This is a special segment of the Candida Yeast Crisis. I want to talk about an issue dealing with weight loss and Candida yeast. Over the last couple of years, there's been more and more discussed as far as can Candida yeast fungus contribute to somebody not being able to lose weight. And after dealing with 16,000 people, there does seem to be some connections there, and let me explain why. Number one, keep in mind that Candida yeast, as we've discussed, is a naturally occurring fungus that lives within the intestinal tract, and it feeds on carbohydrates. So if you have somebody that's consuming a lot of carbs, obviously that's going to have a detrimental effect on their weight situation. But also, it does seem that Candida yeast can help drive carb cravings. I've had many people that once they started a Candida yeast program or eradication program, all of a sudden their carb cravings decreased also. So there does seem to be some connection between Candida yeast fungus, their desire for carbs, and triggering our desire for carbohydrates. But there's also the other thing to consider, and that would be energy level. One of the side effects of having too much Candida yeast for many people is a lack of energy. And of course, if you have a lack of energy, you aren't going to be able to move around or exercise or do the things that you do need to do to successfully maintain weight. So here you have a Candida yeast fungus that potentially can contribute to carbohydrate cravings and affect your energy level too. So, one of the things to consider is if you want to try to manage your weight better is to get your Candida yeast situation a little bit more under control. Remember, more carbs equals more weight, and then there's the issue with the lack of energy. And if you can help get your carb cravings under control, you have the ability to go out and move a little more. I think you could potentially see your weight issues fall in line also.